Gotham. Even the name evokes chills, a whisper of something sinister lurking beneath a brooding skyline. More than just a backdrop, Gotham in the Batman comics is a living, breathing entity, a character in its own right. Towering Gothic architecture casts long shadows, echoing the darkness that pervades every layer of the city. From the corrupt officials in their ivory towers to the desperate souls lost in the Narrows, Gotham has a story etched into every rain-slicked alleyway and fog-choked street corner. Unlike its brighter, more optimistic counterpart, Metropolis, Gotham embraces its shadows. It's a city where gargoyles seem to watch your every move, their stone gazes filled with silent judgment. The air itself feels heavy, thick with the weight of untold secrets and whispered threats. This is a city where good and evil engage in a never-ending dance, a constant struggle for the soul of Gotham. But beneath the grime and the despair, a flicker of resilience persists. The spirit of Gotham lies not in its glittering facades, but in the hearts of the ordinary people who call it home. They are the ones who face down fear and uncertainty every day, clinging to hope in the face of overwhelming odds. It is this enduring spirit that makes Gotham more than just a fictional city. It's a reflection of the human condition, a testament to our capacity for both darkness and light. Gotham is a city riddled with crime. It festers in every corner, from the shadowed alleys of the Narrows to the opulent penthouses of Gotham's elite. The streets are ruled by gangs, their loyalties shifting like the tides, always vying for power. Pickpockets and thugs prey on the weak, while corrupt officials turn a blind eye, their pockets lined with dirty money. Organized crime holds the city in a stranglehold, its tendrils reaching into every facet of life. The infamous Falcone and Maroni families have turned Gotham into a battleground, their turf wars leaving a trail of blood and fear in their wake. Every day, ordinary citizens must navigate a treacherous labyrinth of violence and corruption, never knowing if they'll become another statistic in Gotham's grim tally. The police force, though valiant in its efforts, seems perpetually outmatched. Corruption runs deep, and even the most dedicated officers struggle against the tide of lawlessness. For many in Gotham, the law offers little comfort, a broken system that favors the powerful and leaves the vulnerable to fend for themselves. It's a city where justice is a fleeting concept, a whisper lost in the cacophony of sirens and screams. Yet even in this environment of despair, pockets of resistance emerge. Honest cops like Commissioner Gordon and Detective Harvey Bullock fight tirelessly against the odds, clinging to the hope of restoring order to their beloved city. Their unwavering dedication serves as a beacon of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest corners, the fight for justice continues. Gotham breeds a different kind of criminal. These aren't just common thugs or opportunistic thieves. They are reflections of the city's fractured psyche, living embodiments of its darkest impulses. Each villain, from the chillingly calculating Joker to the enigmatic Riddler, represents a facet of Gotham's dysfunction. They are the nightmares that haunt the city's subconscious, given life and fueled by the very chaos they create. The Joker, with his grotesque grin and nihilistic worldview, embodies the sheer randomness of violence, the ever-present threat of chaos that hangs over Gotham. His crimes are acts of twisted performance art, designed not for profit, but for the sheer perverse pleasure of watching the world burn. He is the ultimate agent of anarchy, a living embodiment of the city's potential for madness. Two-Face, once a noble prosecutor, represents the duality of good and evil, the constant struggle for balance that rages within Gotham and within us all. Scarred physically and mentally by the horrors he's witnessed, he embodies the city's capacity for both justice and vengeance. His every action is dictated by the flip of a coin, a chilling reminder of the fragility of order and the ever-present possibility of descent into darkness. Then there's the Penguin, a grotesque parody of Gotham's elite. Driven by a hunger for power and acceptance, he claws his way to the top through ruthlessness and cunning. He represents the city's obsession with wealth and status, the way it can twist even the most ordinary desires into something monstrous. His lavish nightclub, a haven for Gotham's criminal underworld, serves as a constant reminder of the city's corrupt heart. Gotham's villains don't just inflict physical harm, they leave an indelible mark on the city's collective psyche. The constant threat of their chaos creates an environment of perpetual fear, a pervasive anxiety that seeps into every aspect of daily life. Citizens become prisoners in their own homes, afraid to venture out after dark, their lives defined by the limits imposed by fear. The Scarecrow preys on this fear, weaponizing it with his potent toxins that unleash terrifying hallucinations. He understands that true power lies not in brute force, but in the ability to control the mind, to exploit the vulnerabilities that lurk beneath the surface. His reign of terror serves as a chilling reminder that in Gotham, even our deepest fears can be used against us. Poison Ivy, with her seductive beauty and deadly touch, represents the seductive allure of nature's wrath. She sees humanity as a plague upon the earth, a virus that needs to be eradicated. Her attacks, often targeting those who exploit the environment, serve as a stark reminder of the fragility of the natural world and the consequences of our actions. And then there's Bane, the masked juggernaut who broke the bat. He represents the ultimate physical threat, a force of nature capable of shattering both bone and spirit. His reign of terror plunged Gotham into a state of primal fear, a reminder that even the strongest among us are vulnerable to those who possess superior strength and the will to break us.